I find my heroes among those who served in World War II. There's a story I want to relate to you. You may have heard it before, may have been told to you in this place before. A story that occurred on December 23rd, 1944 in the Ardennes forest. We know the battle by its title, the Battle of the Bulge. There was initiated a few days prior to the 23rd a ferocious counterattack by the German army as the Americans were right on their border. It caught the American forces off guard. The Americans were in an unorganized retreat, moving east or west through the Ardennes forest, just looking for a safe place. In the midst of that retreat, there was a lone tank crew making its way through that frozen forest, and they came across a lone American soldier digging a foxhole. His name was Martin, a private, 325th Glider Infantry Division, 82nd Airborne. As the tank rolled up, Martin looked up from his digging, and he said, "Are you fellas looking for a safe place?" Tank commander said, "We certainly are." Martin said, "Just pull your vehicle behind me. I'm 82nd Airborne, and this is as far as they're going." I love that story because it captures an attitude that I think is essential if America is to retain her role defined by the person and the majesty of the Creator God of the universe. But I need to tell you what happened later in that day. As other troops were making their way through the forest looking for a safe place, they saw that unmistakable silhouette of a Sherman tank who had indeed pulled behind Martin and turned his gun facing east. And they gravitated to that place. Other tank crews did the same. By the end of the day, on December 23rd, 1944, Martin's foxhole had become the new American line, and it did not break again. Our nation is now embroiled in a battle for the soul of America. Soul's an interesting conversation. And we know from reading God's Word that the soul is that part of an individual, that core, essential part of an individual which is animated by the indwelling person and presence of Jesus Christ, which provides meaning and direction for life. That is the objective of this gospel message, that all men would come to Christ. But how do you speak of the soul of a nation? I believe that we have already found that description in all too infrequently recited words. When we put our hand over our heart and turn to face a flag and say, "I pledge allegiance to that flag and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, cannot be separated, that provides liberty and justice for all of her citizens, no matter who they are or what differences may emerge between us." I believe that phrase, one nation under God, is the expression of the soul of America. And as we stand and gather in this place today, that concept is in jeopardy.